Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, A Couple Nurses. I know it's been a long time since any of us have really made videos, but entering these new graduate residencies, you know, taking boards, finishing our exit exams, we've just found ourselves extremely busy with managing life, you know, situations that go on in our private life, and as well as just keeping up with finances. So today this video is just going to be about not settling on that dream job that you've always wanted, which actually I went through a really long and exhausting journey, but I ended up landing a neuro ICU unit, which I am extremely happy about. If any of y'all know me, I've been dreaming about working in the critical care department for as long as I started my prerequisites. It was just something that I really enjoyed when I did my clinicals, and I felt that I connected most with my patients in that environment. Don't forget to hit like, and also give me any advice for those seasoned nurses out there that are watching these videos for us and supporting us. I would love some advice as a new graduate nurse, as well as Cordero. I'm sure he would appreciate that too. So today we're just going to be discussing, like I said, my journey, and I'll just start off straight by saying I ended up graduating top of my class. I did really well on my exit exam. I used uWorld in order to succeed and pass NCLEX in 75 questions, which was a very scary test. But if you're in nursing school still, or you're about to graduate and finish and take that board, don't be scared. Do uWorld. I did about 150 questions a day, and I really knocked it out. I think I had maybe 500 questions left over in the program, so I really took full advantage of it. They also have a cool little app that you can download on your phone. So if you find yourself on social media wasting time, which we all know we have tendencies to do so, I kind of would check myself and be like, hey, like if I'm on my phone right now, I could at least do 75 questions. So I definitely would recommend that as a tip for new graduates. Get on it as soon as you can. I started using uWorld as soon as I finished my exit exam. I didn't like mixing my ATI material and my uWorld material because they had a little bit of contradicting things as far as lab values, or just how to interpret a question, or how to answer certain scenarios that, you know, they would give you in a question. So that's just how it worked out for me, and I had plenty of time to study for boards. And so yeah, just follow those recommendations. If you have any other questions regarding uWorld or how to study for boards, just comment down below. Now, for my landing my dream job, which I'm still in disbelief about. I'm in my second week of I am in my second week of a new hire orientation for the nurse residency program. And just to kind of give you a perspective on how my journey went with that, I believe there was about 400 applicants for this hospital that I applied for, about 38 interviewees, and they ended up selecting only 7 candidates for this position for critical care rotation, whether it was general ICU or neurocritical care unit. So I am extremely grateful for that position, especially just, I'm sure as a lot of y'all can understand the journey that we go through nursing school, and just to finally hit the finish line. But basically, I really want to emphasize on not giving up on finding that niche that you have. If you want to do labor and delivery, if you want to do critical care, if you want to do ED, shoot for the stars. Don't listen to anybody saying, oh, you have to start in med-surg, or you have to start, you know, in a rehab center. Don't let anybody kind of navigate you towards a dream that maybe they couldn't fulfill. I'm not really trying to throw any shade, but I wouldn't really listen to too many people on as far as what your dreams are. I always say shoot for the stars. And if you can't get it that first time around, then sure, you know, start wherever you can. But I definitely started settling as far as positions. I got a lot of offers in medical surgical, and I think it's a great place to start in. Don't get me wrong, you definitely learn how to prioritize and time management and all those important things that nurses need, especially as new graduates, from what I've heard from my mentors and from other peers. But if it's, you know, critical care that you want to do like I did, I just made sure that I kind of didn't listen to everybody else. And at first I did. Like I said, I got a few offers for med-surg. I ended up accepting them. And it was crazy because from the time that I had accepted that last med-surg offer and denied the rest, I was still waiting for this position in the neurocritical care unit, and it took longer than expected to hear back from them. So here comes Friday, and the Monday before, I was supposed to find out about the people who landed the job. And on Friday, I got my paperwork to sign my contract for one of the facilities that I was originally gonna go for med-surg. And I'm freaking out because I was supposed to hear about the neurocritical care position that Monday, and I didn't. So that following Monday, that position that held the contract for the medical surgical department was gonna start. So if you can't feel my anxiety through the camera right now, I hope you do and understand where I'm coming from. I was freaking out. So here's Friday, 5 o'clock in the evening, almost 6 o'clock, and I get the email that says, congratulations. I completely flipped. I was super excited. This is something that I've been dreaming about. So with my journey, I was just getting all these other offers that I wasn't really interested in. A lot of them required you to do a 2-year contract or even 3-year contract. And for me, I personally don't like being tied down to a facility. I feel like it does this like negative psychosocial thing on me, like I have to stay there, you know? So if I feel in my theory that if a facility offers you no contract, it's kind of there like you're there at your own will. And I feel like whenever facilities have that no contract agreement, it kind of makes you want to stay with them because you're not forced to stay there, if that makes sense. So moral of the story in this video is please don't give up. Keep shooting for the stars, no matter how hard that position is. If you have to wait maybe 3 months, it really doesn't matter. Just to put it in perspective for y'all, I was freaking out all the way from July after I passed my boards up until, let's say, I heard from this physician in September. So if that doesn't put in perspective to you, that's how long I waited. And then I started on October 14th really to start my new job. So don't think that you're just gonna have a job straight out of nursing school. If you do, great, like congratulations. I wish that could have been me and I would have saved myself 1,000 panic attacks. But if you have to wait a little bit just to reach your goals, I definitely recommend you not to just take something just because it's available. You don't wanna burn out and you wanna start out fresh. So that's my spiel, and I've missed y'all. If y'all want any more videos on what I did to study or how my residency is going, I'm definitely gonna be updating you guys on my residency experience and how critical care is. I'll probably do a week by week and just talk to y'all about how it's going, because I'm sure a lot of people are curious about how a critical care nurse residency goes about. So comment below, like this video, and I'll talk to y'all soon.